People who are right a lot often change their minds. That seems kind of weird and seems to contradict itself. There was an article that I saw on CNBC that was on Twitter a while back, and it talked about Jeff Bezos' view on changing your mind. And in the article it talks that powerful leaders are perceived as ones who are always right, take a stance, stay firm to that stance no matter what, and see that decision through, and it always turns out to be right. When oftentimes you, as a leader, you make a decision based on information you have, and then you find out more information or additional information, however it comes to you, or things change, the situations change, and strongest leaders aren't afraid to change their mind. In the article, Bezos was quoted as saying that people who are right a lot of the time were often people who change their minds, and that's perfectly healthy and even encouraged to do that. If I have an idea tomorrow that contradicted that idea today. And so it went on to say that Bezos said the smartest people he's observed were always revising their understanding, reconsidering a problem they thought they'd already solved, and were open to new points of view, new ideas, contradictions, and challenges. And that's a sign of strength as a leader, is to be open to those new ideas, new information. Tim Cook from Apple is in there quoted that Steve Jobs used to change his mind a lot. He would have one stance and then he'd find out more information and he would flip to a different stance and change his mind. And so nothing is definite. And so the idea that you can be wrong a lot and be right means you can think one thing, but based on additional information, change your mind. And that leads you to being right or more right as you go forward. And so, this is an area that I wish as a society we were more open to. I mean, I think politicians don't get this benefit by us. If they make a decision and then find out new information and it changes, they get crushed for it. We're seeing that all the time during COVID now. We're seeing it with Dr. Fauci. We're seeing it with politicians everywhere. If you said something back in March and you were wrong, you're held to that forever and ever. You're not allowed to change your mind on stuff. And I'm not talking both sides, Democrat, Republican. I'm just talking about we don't give anybody a chance to be wrong on Twitter. We react right away now to something, and if somebody changes their mind, we crush them for it. And that is not healthy for us. And if you're running a business, an organization, that wouldn't be healthy for you. Now, luckily, Twitter's not real life. It represents a very small portion. And a lot of stuff that I see and read and hear on Twitter, I don't experience in my business and in other businesses and in life. So it's just a matter of remembering that and not getting caught up in that and thinking that you can never change your mind. Now, wishy-washy to me is like not being able to make a decision. Like, I think no decision is the worst decision. That to me is being wishy-washy, not changing your mind. I've said before, I make a decision. If it's the wrong one, I make another one. Or I fix it. We do this all the time. We try things, right? If it doesn't work, we fix it. If we can't fix it, we change it. If we can't change it, we get rid of it, right? We try something new. And that's how you make progress and lead you down the path, progress over perfection. And that's how you grow and evolve, being willing to do that. If you're afraid to make a decision because you have to be right the first time and you're afraid to change your mind or adjust anything, you're going to get bogged down and you're not going to grow your team, your organization, or your company. So don't be afraid to make the decision, but don't also be afraid to be wrong about that and change your mind if new and better information comes available, and just communicate the why to your teams on here's why I changed my mind, here's what we know now, and here's what we're going to do going forward. So try that, see how it works, and let me know what you think.